Just to preface this, I do not have a college education, I did not get a degree, and I don't have any college debt. But in my own personal opinion, I believe that we need to find a way to do away with college debt and or make it a lot less expensive to go to higher education. Um, I think it's a corrupt system. This whole idea that we're going to basically just enslave the next generation after lying to them and telling them that they need to go to college for a better job, with a better degree, with better pay, when really none of those things are applicable. They were sold a lie, and these people were essentially defrauded. I mean, these people need to they need to get their money back, or they need to have their debt wiped, or some combination of the both, because they've already been lied to. This whole idea that you can go to college to get a better life, it's only for like a few handful of degrees, and even then, people still struggle. Like even people who have like, I don't know, a medical degree, they're probably not even making it in this kind of economy right now either. So I've heard anecdotally people are struggling who make good money. Even my family members who make good money are struggling right now. But I'm just of the opinion that this whole idea that we need a whole new generation after generation of slaves who are indebted to lenders, which is basically what slavery can be seen in a sense, is like being indebted to a lender. That is a biblical principle. That is something that they teach in certain churches. You're not supposed to be indebted to people if you don't want to be essentially like a slave. But that's basically what we're churning out. We're churning out like a generation after generation of just wage slaves and slaves to a system. And really it's laughable. It's laughable, this whole idea that a bank can have a guaranteed return on a loan that they give that's just like that the recipient can't default on, that they can't declare bankruptcy on. You can't ever, like, a bank needs to incur that risk. You need to take the risk if you invest in anything. Nothing is guaranteed when you take like a risky investment like that. These things should have been factored in when looking into what someone can afford, how much the degree is actually worth, what the college is charging, which is way too much. But to imagine that a bank can get a guarantee from the U.S. government that they will not forgive these loans by people is laughable. The government can't guarantee anything. The government can't guarantee money coming into anybody. That's your risk. That's your business. That's what the banks do. And I know that the U.S. government wanted to make it so that you can't declare bankruptcy on these loans, so that there's no risk associated with giving out these loans, so that people can get the loans, so that they can get a higher education, and then the U.S. can have a higher GDP and all that. But it's a lie. It's a lie. We need that. Nothing for these people was guaranteed. So I think that I don't know how we'd do it. I don't know how we'd get rid of the loans, student loans. I know it would be unethical to a lot of people, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm not worried about, am I going to pay for it as a taxpayer? No, I think that the banks need to pay for this. I don't know how or what or who or when, where or why, with what system, but I think the banks just need to eat it. They just need to eat it. They just need to eat a big, hot, steamy pile of crap. All those loans, just eat it. Just eat it. Like, to think that anyone could ever guarantee your loan that you can charge astronomical interest rates on is a joke. It's a joke. You could guaranteed interest. Like, people aren't even like paying off the loan. They're just paying the interest because they're not even able to get by right now. So it's like, it's a complete sham. It's a sham. So that's just what's been on my mind. Again, I don't really have skin in this game. I don't have college debt. I didn't get a useless degree. I didn't get a useful degree. I didn't get some STEM degree. I didn't get laid off from some tech job. I didn't have firsthand experience with any of this, but I do know a scam when I see it, and I see that these people have been sold a lie, that they've been entrapped, that they're slaves, that they're just caught up in this system that doesn't benefit them, doesn't do anything for them, and yeah, and I think we need to get away from this whole idea of guaranteeing loans from banks and stuff like that. I mean, it's a ridiculous proposition. Anyways, that's just my rant. That's just where my headspace is at. And again, I don't have all the answers, but something needs to be done because this is unacceptable.